Alrighty, Avion jumpstab. I remember when I first tried to learn the Avion jumpstab and asked Hammer, how do you jumpstab Avion swing? That's so cool. How do you do that? He was like, well, just go ahead and jumpstab it. And that's about what it is with this tutorial. It's pretty difficult to explain a step-by-step guide on how to do it, because in the end it's all a muscle memory kind of thing, and I'll try my best to outline the general gist on how to do it, but in the end you just kind of have to go ahead and jumpstab the goddamn wing. So it might take quite a while to get right, but I promise you guys, once you get it once, you can get it more than one time, and at some point you'll get somewhat consistent, to a point where someone like Marcelo can literally do it every goddamn run and full game runs with no problem whatsoever. So it can be very consistent. The way I'm showing you right now is the way that I learned from Hammer. Obviously he didn't just say jump stab it, there's a few little guidelines that you can follow, but in the end, if you're not getting the jump stab, there's only so much you can do besides try again and change up a little on what you're doing. Anyway, let's just get into the video. So obviously you swim to Avion. I'm using classic controls here because they are better for the whole lineup and the auto aim, but it works just as well on modern control. The only thing that you have to keep in mind is that the jump stab that you're doing is actually still a classic jump stab, meaning on modern remapped you hold square and R1, and I assume on modern you would hold square and R2 because it's a slightly different animation. I think Odawara made it work with modern controls and the modern jump stab, but that's a completely different lineup. So for the right animation, if you want to make this one work, you have to do the classic jump stab just like on Hydras. But yeah, you trigger him, go to the next thing. Now first thing, when you land on him, you kind of want to land where I landed. Okay, the problem is I'm recording this in a slightly different way than usual. Okay, here we are. You want to land kind of here. And the reason is that you want to kind of... It's tough to explain, but basically you want to run up this way before jumping, and you get kind of a slight boost where you have like this kind of arch. Nice. Professional tutorials. Anyway, I'll forget about the pizza for a second. It can burn to the ground. I'm focusing on this one. Okay. You jump here, run over, and then at a certain point in time you jump and hold the jump for a medium amount of time. One thing that I have been doing wrong at first when I was trying to go for it is either I jumped from here directly and kind of missed the target, or when I ran up here I held the jump for too short of amount of time and just fell past the wing. You don't want to hold it too long, because when the animation is kind of wrong, but it's like, there's a good reason why I just recorded this footage with like the controller. Definitely take a close look at the controller right here and how I'm pressing the buttons. This is on modern remapped, so just use the equivalent buttons on whatever controls you're using. Wait, it's not modern remapped, it's classic controls, but the thing I'm doing is not different at all from how I would do it on modern remapped. Here we go. Okay, let's just watch it. And you want to wait a little before you jump up. You kind of want to wait when Avion is about to do a wing animation. So as you see, I run and jump just as Avion is about to start the animation. And the good thing is, basically, if you do this right, especially with a classic jump stab and stuff, Let me see if I can draw this. Basically, you get an animation in a way where you're like in the process of jump stabbing down here while the wing is going towards you. If the wing is going away from you while you're jump stabbing and you're missing because of that, then you're a bit wrong on the first initial timing, either when you start running or for how long you're holding the jump. Because that's important. If you do it right, the wing is going towards you and you're stabbing downwards without doing much anymore. To demonstrate this in action, let's just watch it one time and hopefully I can explain it properly. So run up, and as you see, I jump. You can see it on the controller as well. Just as Avion starts to do the animation. I hold it for a medium amount of time. Okay, that was a bit too fast. Can I slow down on this goddamn player? Is there even a way? Maybe I should have uploaded it. No, that's fine. I'll be able to explain. So, I'll just let it play through so you can see it in real time as well. I jump onto it. And as you see, the wing is going towards me while I am jump stabbing downwards. That's exactly what you want to go for. As you see, at first I'm holding to the right, jumping, holding it for a medium amount of time, and then I'm only starting to kind of angle wander towards the thing. And once I'm jump stabbing, I'm not really holding the joystick anymore. Yeah, I just realized it's very difficult to explain, but that's the gist of it. To summarize, you kind of want to land on the left-ish side, run up, jump right as the animation starts, which takes a little practice, hold the jump button for a medium amount of time, angle yourself towards the wing, and then do a classic jump stab while letting go of the joystick. That way you're jump stabbing into a wing that's going upwards in that exact time. And when you got it, for the second part of the video I'm gonna show the transition, because sadly I wasn't able to record a proper transition from the first wing to a second wing, and arguably that's even the trickier part of the whole skip, so let's go to that. So, I noticed in the first part I was rambling a lot, as usual, so I'll try to keep this one short. I switched to Hammer's original, like, world record back in the day. That was like the first time I actually ever saw the strategy, and it was amazing. I'm choosing Hammer's video for that because he's using the same strategy I use. I think Marcelo and Tudavara and Storm do it a little differently. There's different possibilities of doing so, but Hammer's way seemed like the most consistent to me. So let's just watch this one throughout again. He's also jumping slightly to the left. He's angling the thing a little. I keep my camera straight, he's angling it, but there's not much of a difference, it's just preference. Running up, doing the slight jump. He jump stabs even later than I do, I think, but it works just as well. Now, to the second part, how you transition. You can just keep on hanging here, and then let go once the wing goes up. And I think that's actually a safer way of doing so if you just want to go for a decently fast run in a boss rush. But if you actually want to have like that glorious run where you get from one sigil to the next instantly, or at least fly over Avion's body to the other wing, and you're almost there, you have to reposition a little. So I think Hammer, yeah, he regrabs a little. As you saw, if you want to get that glorious launch to the other sigil that I only have gotten like one time ever, it's like very difficult to time. But you want to be like on the lower side of the wing, like, what's happening? I hope that's not recording. That was weird. Okay, does it even record the paint at all? I'm very confused. Okay, it does. So usually you will land somewhere here. when you jump stab. But if you wanna just do a like 115 Avion, it's totally fine to just get launched from here, go to the other side and slowly stab the second wing. If you want the God mode sub 110 or whatever, you have to drop down somewhere into this area, like Hammer does. So you get like that different kind of launch. And not gonna lie, this is definitely very tricky and inconsistent. At least for me, I think Hammer can do it fine, but let's watch it. And right as the wing turns up like that, you let go. You don't have to press anything, no jump, nothing. You just let go. And ideally the wing will propel you to this sigil perfectly. And Hammer jump stabs it like a boss, yeah. I think I'll leave the tutorial of that because I was rambling enough, but basically, to summarize, you get on the wing, run to the right, jump for a medium amount of time, angle yourself to the left, jump step in a classic kind of way. So not just holding the stab button, but stab and grab button at the same time. That way the wing angles up, you jump step the sigil, all is well. Then if you want and if necessary, you re-grab somewhere lower on the wing. You get launched, ideally land somewhere on this side of the wing, somewhere here in general. And then you'll annihilate Avion and be the most epic gamer ever. Okay, thanks for watching, guys, and if you have any questions, just spam Hammer because he's the expert in it. Just kidding, you can ask the whole goddamn server. Everyone is very nice and very ready to help. Hopefully this was helpful. Yeah, let's leave it at that.